Hello and welcome to this weather update. It's been a pretty horrible day today, and it's been actually a lot rainier than and a lot wetter than we expected. A lot of tropical moisture got into the area, and the rain is finally leaving, but it's been raining heavy since the afternoon for the most part, and there's been flash flood warnings over Connecticut. There hasn't been any here, but we're going to look at the conditions at Farmingdale right now. It's 72. The dew point is up to 71. We have a southwest wind at 10 miles an hour. And if we go ahead and we look at the past conditions at Farmingdale, you will see we had the heavy rain, and it looks like Farmingdale got a good amount of rain there, probably over 2 inches of rain. And you can see the change last night. We went very quickly, and the winds shifted over to the southeast and got very gusty too. And then came over to the south. We had gusts to the 30, 32 mile an hour range there at Farmingdale. So definitely some almost tropical storm-like conditions today at times, and definitely not a nice day to be outside. Very rough day to be outside. Ice slip. We're going to look at ice slip here. 72, and the dew point is 72. So yeah, very humid outside. Very tropical air. There were some thunderstorms, I guess, out east. You can see the winds gusting again here. If you look, the wind's gusting pretty strong, and the precipitation there, not quite as much, but definitely some pretty bad conditions. So let me just look at Jersey, see how they did, as well as the city. See if we can load that, or it doesn't want to load. Alright, well, while we're waiting for that to load, I'll go over the rainfall reports. So, these are the rainfall numbers, and these are quite shocking. So, let's go make this a little larger here. Alright, this is some real tropical moisture that's coming to our area. So, as you could see, Connecticut, they really got hammered in Connecticut. Trumbull, 7.32 inches of rain. So they must have had a lot of flash flooding in this area with this amount of rain. And this is some real, again, tropical moisture that's coming to the area. So you've had Shelton, 5.28, Wilton, 5.25, New Canaan, 3.49, around Westport, 4.04 inches, Middlesex County, Connecticut, Durham, 6.36 inches. Middletown, 5.64 inches. Clinton, 5.28 inches. In Hampden County, New Haven County, 8.51 inches around Hampden. That's insane. Woodbridge, 6.05. East Wallingford, 5.36. Stony Creek, 4.87. Connecticut really just got hammered. New London, Lebanon, 6.49 inches. And New Jersey also, northern New Jersey, Lyndhurst, 4.56 inches. Tenafly, 3.56 inches. Woodridge, 3.30 inches. Essex County, Nutley, 2.54 inches. Kearney, 2.98 inches. And Passaic County, around Totowa, 5.08 inches. Ringwood, 5 inches. West Patterson, 2.83 inches. This is a lot of rain to see in our area. The city didn't get all that much. It doesn't look like the city, not Brooklyn anyway. Nassau County, there's 2 reports from Nassau County, 1.42, and Hicksville, 1.18 inches. So we didn't get it too bad in Nassau County. Queens got a little more. Whitestone, 2.12 inches. Belrose, 1.24. Rockland County and Richmond County seem to have some higher numbers. Toad Hill, 3.97. But Long Island wasn't left unscathed because Suffolk County did wind up getting a lot of rain. The line re-energized as it moved east towards Suffolk, so the rain re-energized because of the warm waters. Comac, 3.39 inches. West Babylon, 2.93 inches. Kings Park, 2.65 inches. Smithtown, 2.41 inches. Dowling, I don't know, Dowling's not around anymore, but 2.22 inches. Melville, 2.05 inches. Deer Park, 1.90 inches. So a lot of rain for Suffolk County. And then Westchester also got hammered. Irvington, 4.58 inches. Armonk, 3.19 inches. 2.80 inches in Hawthorne. So that is what fell across the area today, and I'm sure there'll be maybe some more numbers to read later. But an incredible amount of rain across our area. All right, so let's see what 72 in Toms River. We'll find that finally loaded. So I'm just curious to see. Wow, they got up to 81 today. Look at the dew points. Got up to 74 in Toms River. Ugh, disgusting. But they didn't get too much rain. But they did. This is really tropical air that we're dealing with again. So we're back dealing with this disgusting tropical air once again. And I have to read to you the storm reports too. There's one storm report. Route 55 closed between Lee Street and Millbrook Road due to floodwaters. This is in Middletown, Connecticut. So very rough conditions across the area today between the rain and the wind. We're going to look at Ventus Sky here. Actually, I just want to go back a little bit here on the Ventus Sky to show you the winds. Here, we're going to just go back to show you the winds, how strong the winds are. The longer and faster moving these arrows are, means stronger winds. And I want to change this to humidity. So we're going to change this to humidity. Dew points, just to show you the line as the dew points came in this morning. The warm front that came through. So yeah, this morning you can see it quickly came through. You could see the higher dew points coming through. 6 a.m. By noon, we were in the humidity with the southeast winds coming in. Dew points rising into the 60s, and now dew points into the 70s by the evening, and this is more current. This is 9 o'clock, so you can see again that wind. But you can see the wind cuts off a little bit. It'll start cutting off, but it was very windy today. Very windy. In fact, we can go and look at the wind gusts as well and show you that too. So if we move it back to, I guess, right around 2 o'clock, you'll see what I mean with the winds. You see, look at some of these wind gusts, 38, 36, really strong wind gusts across the area. I'm surprised there weren't more power outages, and I'm also surprised there weren't more problems on the trains because of this. But fortunately, it looks like the worst of it. Except the winds didn't really. I'm sure it caused some coastal flooding, though. I'm sure that happened. We can also look at precipitation, so we can actually look at a rainfall accumulation map from. Yeah, let's do from 2 p.m. You can look at that. All right, so this is the rainfall. All right, this is not completely accurate. 9:25, 2 p.m. No, that's not quite right. All right, I guess we have to move it back a little bit to get there. Just wanted to show you where the heavy rains were falling. You could see the heavier rains earlier were falling over Westchester, and then they kind of moved over Suffolk County there. So I wanted to show you that too as well. All right, so we're not going to look at the models. I'm just going over the rainfall today. Tomorrow it will be humid, and that's the other thing. So I'm going to actually change this to tomorrow, because tomorrow we have to worry about heat and humidity. So let's go to temperature. And we're going to look at the temperature for, I guess, right around 2 o'clock. So it's going to get hot tomorrow. Probably not, maybe 80 degrees over Long Island, but Jersey's definitely going to get in the mid-80s for sure. And the humidity is going to be high. If we go ahead and look at the humidity, I'm just using the Ventus Sky site now for this. All right, the humidity is going to be high. Oh my gosh, the dew points could get well into the 70s tomorrow. So we're talking dew points into the mid and upper 70s for tomorrow. Again, very unusually humid air where that does not seem to want to go away. And that is going to be the fuel for some thunderstorms. That's the concern. We have a lot of big chances of heavy thunderstorms tomorrow across the area. And I'm going to have an update for you again on this sometime tomorrow about the thunderstorm line as it approaches, because there is a slight risk of some severe thunderstorms tomorrow as this line moves through, as you can see when we look at the elevated tape levels that are being predicted. So that's going to conclude this weather update. We are dealing with some tropical stormy conditions again. Definitely highly abnormal for late September, but this is the way the climate has been, and you know, it's not surprising. Anyway, that's going to conclude this weather update. I'm going to try to have another one for you tomorrow in about 12 hours or so. All right, thank you for watching. Take care.